I'm Jenny from Jenny Wren's Nest, and this is the This Ain't a Seam sweater. Today I'm going to show you how to do an I-cord bind off, which we have between the shoulder seam and the sleeves. So at this point you should have picked up all of the stitches around your shoulder seam. And the first step in the I-cord bind off is to cast on 3 stitches. So this is a 3-stitch I-cord bind off. So I'm going to, in the round, cast on 1, 2, 3 stitches. So you've got the number that you've picked up around the sleeve. So for me, this was 74 stitches, and then cast on the additional 3. So now I have 77. And what I'm going to do is knit the first 2 stitches. So knit it normally, knit 1, knit 2, and then I'm going to knit together the 2 stitches, one from the cast on and one from the picked up stitches on the shoulder seam. And I'm just going to knit those together normally. So I've now got 1, 2, 3 stitches plus all the stitches that I picked up, and I'm going to transfer the 3 stitches from my right hand needle onto my left hand needle, and then I'm going to do the same again. So I'm going to knit the first 2 stitches, knit 1, knit 2, and then knit 2 together. So I've now got 1, 2, and my knit 2 together. And then I'm going to transfer those stitches back onto my right hand needle. And I'm going to knit the first 2 stitches, knit 1, knit 2, and then knit 2 together again. So you kind of get an idea of what's going on now. We're going to transfer those stitches, the 3 stitches on my right hand needle, back onto my left hand needle. And then I'm going to knit the first 2 stitches. And then I'm going to knit 2 stitches together. So in this way, you are casting off, but you are also creating an I-cord. And I'll show you what that looks like at the end. Okay, so I'm at the last 4 stitches, and I'm just going to transfer the stitches on my right hand needle back onto my left hand needle. And we're going to do exactly the same again. So knit 2, 1, 2, and then these last 2 stitches I'm going to knit together. There we go. So now I've only got these 3 left on my needle. I'm going to put them onto my left hand needle. This is more for comfort than anything else, just because I'm right-handed. And then what I'm going to do is cut this yarn long enough that I have a tail that I can sew the I-cord closed, and then sew it to the beginning of the I-cord here. Okay, so here we are. My yarn is coming from my furthest stitch, and then I'm just gonna slip my yarn needle through all 3 stitches, pull the yarn through to close it, and then I am going to, and it's trickier with the yarn that I've used for this particular pattern, this is Drop Sky, I'm going to sew my I-cord from the end to the beginning. So this is a bit trickier with this particular yarn because the stitches are not as easily defined. If you have something like a cotton yarn or something where the stitches are really obvious, it's a lot easier. So you go through the bottom of the stitch at the beginning, at the end, and come out, and then through the stitch in the beginning of your I-cord at the beginning. And you just do that for those stitches all the way to the beginning, and that is closed. And then you can just bind off properly and sew in your ends. And this is the I-cord edging between the sleeves and the shoulder.